Hi guys, it's Andrea from Aspiring Businesswomen. Oh, we started with a weak signal. That's a good sign, isn't it? I hope you're well tonight. I know it's a late one, so I'm very sorry about this. Okay, so I thought that you might like the title of tonight's top tips, and that's just me being silly. What do I mean by push it though? What I mean by push it is we're talking about your clients and where we want them to go, your potential customers, and where we want to push them. Obviously, I'm not talking about anything mean or nasty or physical, but where we want to push your clients to go when they're online. Hi, Nur, how are you? And we've got a few people on, but I can't see anything because the signal is weak, connection is weak. Hi, Natasha. Hello, Ange. Any more for any more? I'm sure there's another one. Hello, Nicola. So yes, we're talking about where we're pushing our clients to go. So let's think about this. When you're in business, and maybe if you've been going for a little while rather than starting up right now, you might have a website, you might have Instagram, you might have Facebook, you might have Twitter, you might have Pinterest, you might have LinkedIn. Back to that finger. There's loads of platforms that you've got potentially because you're trying them all out, you're seeing what works, what doesn't work. Sometimes you're not necessarily using one of the platforms a lot. Hello, Alison. But there are probably 2 or 3 main ones that you are using a lot. Anybody disagree with that? Might even just be one. Okay, so when I'm talking about pushing your client in the right direction, what I'm talking about is the whole emphasis on your business is to make people sign up, buy, purchase, all that kind of thing. You want them to buy products from you, buy services from you, so you need to show them where to go to do this. So the very simple and very basic thing about this is to make sure that you are sending your customers to the place where they can sign up with you, where they can purchase from you. And I know I've talked about this in brief before, but basically what it is any kind of post that you're doing on Instagram, any kind of post that you're doing on Pinterest, obviously you make sure your links are working. Make sure that your links go through to the page that you want them to go through to. So, for example, I have products that I sell, but I also have bookings that I do. I know I'm breaking up. Sorry, Charlotte. It's one of those nights, I think. So sometimes I'll be pushing my clients through to where the products are, where they can purchase them online, and sometimes I'll be pushing them through to where they can book online. You want to basically make the process as easy as possible. Now, I'm not going to name and shame tonight, but I know that there have definitely been people that I've wanted to purchase from in the group on various platforms, and I've went to whichever page that they are presenting themselves on, and I've said, oh my God, I totally need this, or I need 5 of these, or I need to buy this. Where do I go? Like, how do I do it? Because it's not been detailed. It's not been detailed. And then they'll say, oh, you just go to this and then just go to that on my website and then do this and do that. And I'm lazy, and there's lots of people who are lazy like me out there, and if it's not made easy for me, I'm not going to do it. I'm not being spiteful, I just don't have the time. Post your links. Put your links down there so that people can purchase easily. If you've got a website full of products and they're all different, you know, I was reading somebody's last night on Instagram, or somebody said, how do I buy this? Whatever product it was, which I thought was really nice as well. And she said, okay, so you just type this into my website and then go to that page and then scroll down. Oh my God, like, who's got the time? I was bored before I even got to the end of the sentence. So you need to make sure that you are posting your links. Sorry about the connection tonight, guys. Post your links. Make sure that people know how to, where to, and can easily purchase your products. If you are, I would assume if you've got a website, that's where you want people to go to. However, if you are mostly on Facebook and Instagram or whatever, on Pinterest, make sure that on Instagram and Pinterest that you are pushing people through to your Facebook page so that they can purchase there, or whichever means that people are currently buying from right now. It's not rocket science, and I know it sounds pretty simple, but a lot of people still are not doing that. They are still not making things easy for the client. You know, you might not be able to invest in some kind of crazy booking system, but you can make it really simple for the client to at least inquire online, maybe on a website, and then make sure that there's a page afterwards that says, you know, we will get back in contact with you and thank you very much for your inquiry. Again, at the last Friday, I sent, or maybe Sunday, I'd sent an email to somebody on Instagram because that was the link that was showing, email us here for your orders. So I sent through that email inquiry, that order. She didn't get back to me till today. That's a really long lead time. If you want people to purchase from you and you want the money quickly, make sure that you are on form and make sure that you are reacting back to people. And I'm rude, and this is really naughty of me because Gull, who's in this chat, has been trying to get a meeting with me for a little while now, and I've literally said, I'm sorry you've had to chase me because I haven't got back to her because I've been so busy. But she's not a paying customer right now, and the people who are buying stuff from me right now are the people who I'm like getting back to like that, because you have to, because they're clients and customers and we all do that. So make sure that you're getting back to people. If you're sending them somewhere, make sure that you are checking for those. So if you're sending somebody, say, please, email us here at info at whatever, make sure you check that email and make sure you respond to them in a timely fashion. People haven't got a lot of time to hang around, and then by the time they've emailed you, they might have already, 3, 4, 5 hours later, they might have found something else and bought that instead, or took the services instead of somebody else who was more proactive than you and who is quicker than you. Hello, Michelle. So that's it, really. It's making sure that your links are set up and that they're working, and making sure that you are pushing people to the right place. Hi, Lisa. If you have a website, push people to the website, push people to the products page, push people to the booking systems. If you only operate on Facebook, make sure that you are pushing people that way. If you're doing Etsy, there's another one, making sure that you are sending the direct link to the Etsy page. It's dead simple. Don't make people work hard in order to buy from you. And if you do deliveries, if you do postage and packaging, if you do all that, make sure that you detail that alongside the links. Make sure that people just don't have to think about it, don't have to ask. Interaction's great, but to have all the information right there and there for you, you're like, oh great, got this. And I'm terrible for it. I'll have, what did I do? Yeah, so I have a products page, and I put on today, I don't know if you'll have seen it on my World About Tam page, it was about my custard, and it's a little picture of me with my custard and gave some details about it. Now, I've had 3 orders from that, which is fantastic considering it's not an advert. But yeah, people have messaged me going, how do I buy this? Now, I did put a link to my website and actually to our products. So I did make it easy. It's just that people are so lazy, they still want me to to go that extra mile for them and explain and be like, do you know what? Here's a link. I'll just send it to you like this. So actually, I'm not going to berate myself because I did do the right thing. But just make sure you've got that there, because there will still be lazy people who will still be like, oh, I don't even, I have to click on this link and have to go through here. Can't you just sell it to me here? And if you can sell it to them there, and if you can do that process right there and then, do it. Make it easy for them. I usually use paypal.me. I will do a top tips about that potentially tomorrow now. Hello, Samantha. Links set up, pushing people to the right place, detail the useful information. 100% Michelle. Detail the useful information. It's essential information. It's not just useful, it's essential. If you want people to buy from you, make it easy. That's it. Thank you, Natasha. I will see you tomorrow. Hope you have exfoliated. Have a nice night, guys. Feel free to let me know. Have a little look over your websites, your Facebook pages, your Instagram, Pinterest, Etsy, everything like that, and tell me if that has helped tonight. And if you do that and it does work for you, please let us know. Essential, make it easy. Thanks for the tips. No problem, Michelle. Have a nice night, you all. And